with amazing prophetic value. These are 2 prophecies out of hundreds that have been fulfilled in the Word of God. There's something about this book that says, hey, I'm telling you in detail what's about ready to happen. There's something unique about this. So the first thing I'm going to say, the first thing that you can say, look, this book is different, it's prophecy. The second one I want to say is that it's accurate. Now, if this book is from God, you would expect, wouldn't you, that it would be accurate. If it's inspired by God. If it's inspired by man, it could have a lot of, stuff. Prove it wrong. Now, the first objection you may say, well, what about creation? Science has proven creation wrong. And the Bible starts out with a creation story, so isn't it wrong from the get-go? We're going to get to that. But that's going to take a whole time in and of itself when we talk about creation. So hold on to that objection. What's interesting is that there have been many, many times in the history of thought that people have said in modern scholarship, you know what, the Bible can't be accurate because, look, this kingdom never happened, this king never happened, this whatever never happened. And what seems to happen is time after time after time, a new archaeological dig is discovered and suddenly there is extra biblical evidence that says, no, it did happen. Outside of the Bible, look, here's evidence. This list of kings, this place we thought didn't exist. There it is. Time and time and time again, this happens. Jewish author Nelson Glick summed it up very well. He said this: it may be stated categorically that no archaeological discovery has ever controverted a single biblical reference. Scores of archaeological findings have been made which confirm in clear outline or in exact detail historical statements in the Bible. Time and time again, it's proved true. What it said happened. Sir William Ramsay is another archaeologist who was very skeptical about the New Testament. He looked at the story of Acts, the book of Acts, which tells the story of the early church, and he said, well, this isn't it. So he goes out and he's going to go and prove the book of Acts and the Bible wrong. Dig after dig after dig. The evidence supported, without fail, Luke's accounts. Governors mentioned that historians never believed existed. He found record of them. Without a single error, Luke was accurate in naming 32 countries, 54 cities, and 9 islands. Ramsay became so overwhelmed with the evidence, he eventually converted to Christianity. Time and time again, it's accurate. It's proven accurate. It's proven accurate because its depictions of its heroes are amazingly realistic. If you're going to write a book that you're going to say, this is a holy tome, this is historical stuff about God, you know what? You write yourself as a pretty good guy. Read memoirs, people. Most of them slant their history pretty positively. The stories of the heroes of faith in the Word of God are amazingly flawed. David, man after God's own heart, not only has an affair, but kills the guy who was the husband of his adulterous relationship. Jacob, renamed Israel, is a liar and a cheat. Peter, one of the apostles and one of the great movers of the early church, is a big-mouthed braggart who ends up to be a really big wimp. The letters of Paul talk about real problems in the churches. Real stuff. There's no sugarcoating human condition here, man. It's straight up, this is life. Okay, so there are miraculous stories that push our belief. Okay, I'll give you that. But maybe if it's actually from God, those things could have happened if God was behind it. They're told with refreshing honesty. If you read miraculous stories in other spiritual books, religious books from other belief sets, the miracles seem to be incredibly... they're way out there. Now, I'll give you this. It's kind of out there when a guy takes a few loaves of bread and fish and feeds a lot of people. But it's never sensationalized in the Word of God. It's never sensationalized. It's just told as simple facts, simple story. It's accurate because of the consistency of the text. Now, a lot of people like to say, well, there are 150,000 variations